Namaste. This is Love Wins. I'm burning sage to clear the energy, to clear my aura, to clear any negative, lingering energy in my fields and in my space, physically and energetically. There's lots of different sages, smudges you could use. Try to have a window cracked or a door cracked or some kind of exit when you do this practice, or you will be chasing energy in circles. It doesn't just disappear, it has to leave. So this is for somebody. I have the house to myself. Besides my children. Does not happen. Doesn't happen often. So I am going to try to take advantage of this and bring some messages through. I have my notes from my meditations over the past 24 hours. This is Nagchampa. Thank you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. If this channel finds you, then I have a message for you. I am an intuitive. I am psychic. I am very sensitive. I am a starseed and I am an earth angel. All of the above. I'm also a mother, a daughter, a sister, an ex, all kinds of things. I've played many roles. I've worked many jobs. I've been called many things. And the only thing that matters is right here, right now, this present moment. So, in this present moment, I have a message. I want to thank all of you who have been supporting me throughout this journey, and for those of you who find me as I step into this new phase, this new cycle of my life. Welcome, and it's a beautiful time to be alive. It's a beautiful time to be alive. And I want to take this video, this moment, this present moment, to celebrate that. Spirits, spirits, spirits. Presence of spirits is something that cannot be denied. Although people do deny the spirit. I learned that I work with the spirits very, very closely. And when I was a child, I saw them and communicated with them, good and bad. And something happened I'm still trying to figure out. And I guess I stopped seeing them. Always felt them though. But I would see orbs. I would see orbs as a little girl. And it was told to me that what I was seeing wasn't what I was saying I was seeing, and that I was just seeing particles of dust in the light spectrum. And that I see too. I know what that looks like. But I also believed that the orbs that I was seeing was also particles of light because I was very young. And when somebody you trust, when somebody you love and trust and respect corrects you, you kind of take that as, okay, well, maybe I was wrong, especially when you're young and naive and learning and growing. But it took this journey to understand Not every soul has the same length, wisdom, like your child could be far more ancient and wise, and you could be a new soul. Well, there are no new souls here now, but like a less advanced soul, right? And the lessons that you're learning, you need that intelligent child to check you, because ego and humility. And ego is what needs to go. Ego needs to go. Like, it serves you, very much serves you in your human life, but to actually ascend, you have to check your ego. And you integrate that, and you don't make your decisions from your ego. When ego comes up, that's when you go within. That's when you go with self. And you just choose to do good. Do good. The path to heaven feels like hell. I heard that in a reading right before I was prepping to do this. I was listening to a reading in the background, and we all know this. Those who know, if you know, you know. The path to heaven feels like hell because it is the narrow path. It's not what everybody is doing, what the masses are doing, The set apart one will do the different thing. And it takes discipline, and I look at what my path, like dancing, taught me discipline. I had her birthday was the same day as mine too. Thank you, Maureen. A very strict militant dance teacher. But that discipline, for one, it felt very familiar. And for two, it molded my path, like it taught me something that stuck with me. And it's funny because if you observe my life from the 99, you would think I'm the least from disciplined person. I'm very carefree and just like, I've been called flighty, I've been called unreliable, I've been called, I think one of my children's triggers when they decided to live with their father was I was unstable. I was going through my gypsy. I didn't want to have a home, and I didn't want to live in a city. And I was following my path. I was very, 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 very guided by spirit, and it triggered my kids who wanted more of what they saw on the Disney Channel, and I tried to offer that to them by allowing them to stay with my family who were doing those things, and things happened and decisions were made, and there's no regrets, because your soul chose the lessons it needed to learn, to feel the things you needed to feel, to heal the things you need to heal, to be in the moment you are in, to have your awakening, and to raise your vibration, to come into your heart. But it takes discipline. It takes discipline, and that discipline looks crazy to people. It looks weird to people. It looks strange to people. I spend a lot of time in meditation in this home because this home is very toxic. Everybody has their own different opinion of what I'm doing, but there's an energy, there's a narcissistic energy that's been following me for a couple decades. It body jumps. And body jumping is a topic I want to get into, and the narcissistic spirit is a topic I want to get into. It body jumps. It's a signature. It's an energy signature. And until you clear it from your energy, from your fields, that signature will follow you. Okay? That energy signature, and it gets more intense as it body jumps. Because as you can handle more pain, you will get more pain. Demon be gone. That spirit likes to banter and bash the things that I do to raise my vibration with tiny passive-aggressive comments. And the bashings, they build and they build and they build and they build, and it takes discipline to not react. It takes discipline to not lower yourself to the energy, because any vessel, any body can carry the narcissistic energy. Okay? I want you to throw everything away that science has taught you and add spirit to the equation, and then integrate the science and the spirit, the wisdom with the knowledge, and come into your own understanding. That's what I'm here to show you how to do. Don't just listen to what people tell you. Am I supposed to say that? My favorite song, my favorite stage song, and I would tear it up, was Rage Against the Machine. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me, right? Like, my soul knew the whole time. But the reason I homeschooled, because I knew my children didn't have the spirits to be told what to do. And I wanted them to just come into their purpose naturally on their own. And I offered experience, nature, travel. I didn't care what year, an age they were when they decided to learn how to read and write, because forcing it was causing stress. It was causing them stress. And because I didn't know how to teach them without them getting frustrated, it caused me stress. And then I did my research, and I found like all of these other homeschooling moms and unschooling parents, and they said, just let it go. Let it go and have fun with your kids. And they will find something along that path that they're interested in, and when they become interested in it, the heart, right? When it's in the heart, the obsession begins, and the learning will happen. And it's fun, and it's natural, and it's not forced. But I had all these other energies opposing, and I didn't know how to stand up for myself the proper way. So I was challenging these forces, these energies, these narcissistic energies, and there was a lot of them, because that was the energy I was at spiritual war with. I was at spiritual war with the energy of narcissism, which is the energy that is attacking this planet. Even the animals are carrying that energy now, and it's not natural. So I came here to experience that energy so I can take down that energy. And that energy is in this house. And it's attacking me, and it's attacking my kids, and it's attacking my peace. It's attacking my peace. And if I can't stay in a state of peace, I can't create from peace. There's chaos, right? So I'm doing my work, I'm raising my vibration, I'm meditating, and then the energy's like coming in my space. I don't have a door, so there's no knocking for privacy. There's just coming in my space. Sitting down for a second and you feel the energy. You're boring. No wonder why I don't hang out with y'all. It's boring up here. I can't stand the smell of sage. Ugh. You know, like it's just bantering. And then there's talk going down the stairs. And that's just one vessel of the energy. There's multiple vessels. But that one, because that one's heart. Let's take a moment here. Let's take a moment. Please forgive them, for they do not know what they do not know. For all of the souls, all the souls on this planet whose hearts are darkened, who have dark contracts, who are attached with entities, and they don't know it. They don't know it. I'm not talking about the ones that are like, yeah, I want to get rich and drink the baby blood and sign the contract and I'm fucking... Nah, we ain't talking about them. The ones who got hurt so damn young by traumas, and maybe this is their karma. Doesn't matter. They were once a child and they got hurt and they didn't know how to do good. They don't have a connection to the Most High. They don't go into the sun. They actually avoid the sun and they're afraid of the sun. And their hearts are just sad. Take a moment for all of them. If you have one in your life, just send them love and light from this protected space. I am a Taurus sun grounding this protected space where you can send love and light for healing if it's received, because we can never send energy unless it's received, unless it's willing to be received, because then we're forcing against free will. So we're going to send the energy for healing, for the possibility of healing for their hearts, so they can clear the spirit of the narcissist from them, to release them of their bondage, of their contracts, of the attachments, of the sadness, of the anger, of the jealousy, of the ego. And if they don't want to receive this blessing, it's okay, because there is another energy out there that does. So we just send it from a safe space, because we access denied. That spirit, that narcissist spirit, is not welcome in this space. And any soul who carries that spirit into this space is access denied. This is the energy of love. Love wins. Love wins when you go into your heart and you start to give to your heart what your heart needs, and you start to love your heart, and you start to know yourself. And by know yourself, you stand in your truth and you make decisions that your soul has made And you don't let anybody else guilt you out of your decisions, because they're projections and their beliefs. Even if it's as simple as, I'm gluten-free, so I'm not going to eat this sandwich, but thank you for making it for me. I'll take the fish off. You know, someone who carries the narcissistic spirit would walk away saying, oh, I made her a sandwich and she's so ungrateful she don't even like it. This scenario didn't actually happen, by the way. I made this up just because my nephew actually made fish sandwiches yesterday. But it was a positive experience. But I was using a scenario like that's, if you know, you know, and you felt that and you've experienced that. And then when you stand up for yourself, now you're attacking them. Now you're rude. Now you're ungrateful. Now you're disrespectful. Now you don't care about them. But you should be able to speak your truth, no matter how your truth makes them feel. And they can hear it. And then go process. That's what a healthy person does. They process. And they face their ego. Because when somebody confronts you, you're going to feel it in your ego. No matter how evolved you are, you're going to feel it. You'll be triggered. Because those triggers are what you need to feel. Like, you need to be triggered. We all need to be triggered. I need to be triggered. You need to be triggered. That's why I made that shirt. I'm your trigger. Everyone is everyone's trigger, and you need it. It's necessary. It's part of the process. You become triggered so you can learn how to control your reactions. So you can know what energy is in your body that's needing to be removed, needing to be healed. What trauma is in there. If you don't get triggered, you don't ever get to know what trauma is hiding in there. So when the triggers come, if you take a moment to process, you can alchemize what the ego was going to do and transcend into the gratitude of the removal of the energy. And that, my friends, is taking your power back. That is alchemy. That is what the fuck we came here to do. Like, for real, for real. So, I hope this message helps. I hope this video helps. I felt very guided. And my spirit team is working with me because they cleared the house. Everybody had something to do this morning. And I was able to deliver this message in a safe space. So, have a blessed, beautiful reality. I love you.